You were a pro lighting tech, and I'm a pro at getting lit.
Oh man, that is not what I thought you were gonna say. It was really
What?
not. It was not really what I thought you were gonna say.
Y'all give me so little credit, Jesus. Anyway, hey everybody, welcome. We're here. We made it on
What's
time,
up?
kind of. Well, I think barely, like at 59
Kind of.
seconds or something.
Kind of.
I have to apologize. I was coming in hot tonight because Mama needed a little extra attention tonight. So
Oh.
That's
Well,
okay.
we could have delayed a little bit.
oh no,
I'm
I
an
know.
expert at delaying things. Ask my lawyer with the taxes.
Kenny,
What?
shh, you don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to talk about that.
Oh yeah. Hey, the audits are over. I passed them
Yeah,
all.
but there might be somebody watching.
Oh yeah. Listen, if you're watching, pay no attention to anything I'm saying. Butter.
Yeah, we're a
Butter.
little lit already.
Butter. Thank you, D, for the butter.
Butterfuckery. Is that what they were talking about?
Oh jeez.
That and I was trying to bring back up the horse fugging, but nobody remembered that. So I was like,
Why
okay, I'll
do
bring
we
that up
have
another
to
day.
come in here with that tonight?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
What?
Yeah.
Horse
What,
rabbit.
horse fugging?
I don't remember the horse fucking.
It's
there's
fugging.
some horse radish.
It's from an Upchurch video. He called somebody a horse fugger, and I was fucked up when we did that reaction. And I got tickled at saying the word horse fugger. So I think I said the word horse fugger about 87 times in that reaction. I was creating reasons to say horse fugger.
Jeez Louise.
You know who Matt Rife is?
Yep.
No.
He's a comedian, and that's what when he says "fuck" in his stand-up, it comes up on the screen as "fug."
Yeah, church calls his fans fuggins.
Fugging. What's up, fugging?
What up, fuggin? Oh,
my
Lord.
lighting is just not wanting to cooperate with me.
Would you stop pushing buttons, or I'm going to push yours? All right, look.
You gonna push my what?
Watch. I'm going to push this one. See there. What you going to say now? There. I pushed the button.
I don't need sound to speak, motherfucker.
Sign language. Sign language.
Love it. We got this on lock. We figured out this whole restream thing.
We need Rommel in here. He does sign language. And I'll say, "What are you saying?" And he goes, "I don't know."
Yeah, he does sign language.
He's a
Daniel.
What?
So I thought we were done talking
That was
about horse
nasty.
fucking. Listen.
No, he just gave a
Look,
demonstration.
spark him if you got him.
Okay.
We can't afford you, JP.
Damn, JP got that swanky ass, don't he?
When'd you get all ritzy on me? Last month it was Taco Bell in an hour. What the hell?
He's got that Hollywood Madam syndrome now.
Bro, I know. It's because y'all keep talking about how glorious his hair is. Yeah, it's like, $10 Taco Bell, $2 $5 boxes, and I got an hour with him. Now he says I can't afford them.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, here is the story.
I remember when that ass was cheap like a taco.
Right.
So I'm currently,
especially on Tuesdays.
We've been working on a calendar that shows the men of Soulmates, our Discord. It features them. I had like 12 pictures of JP. How do you choose one
That's
picture?
A sexy motherfucker.
I know.
That's a sexy
I'm like,
motherfucker.
fuck, this one's better. No, this one's better. No. So I ended up just putting 2 in because I was like,
What she misspelled was that she saved all those to her phone for viewing pleasure later. That's what she.
No, I did not. No, I did not. They are all on. Well, no, I deleted them as I put them in to the calendar so I could keep track. Otherwise, I lose track.
I lost track.
016.
Whatever.
Where's track? I lost it. Hey, we should smoke weed because isn't it that time or something?
We just did.
How about I'll take a shot and a spark. I don't give a fuck. Y'all are ahead of me. I gotta catch up with y'all anyway.
No,
yeah, we are.
We hit it right before we came on. I got a clean bowl. Let's go.
Well, did you have a dirty bowl when we hit it? Because
Yeah, because I hit it out of this one.
Because he's a dirty boy.
Yeah, it's never good to have a dirty bowl. It's never good to.
But I got this one now because it's clean. I want to smoke out the clean one.
See, I think I'm funny. I was not funny.
Oh, did you tell a joke?
Here we go.
No. I did not.
See, at least you have the distinction where you can try to be funny. When you're an idiot like me, people are going to laugh at you regardless. And that's great when you're trying to be funny, but when you're actually trying to not be funny and people are still laughing at you, it's kind of disheartening.
That's me all the time. I say things and I think they're funny, so I laugh. And everybody laughs at me laughing. I'm not laughing at the joke.
I believe it.
Right. So how's everybody in the chat doing? How you doing, Carol? How you doing, D? JP, how you tonight?
JP,
checking in with all of y'all, seeing how your night's going. I know you're here to hear us get stupid, but we might need a break from stupidity. Madam Red, how you doing?
Oh, by the way, Madam Red won the contest tonight. She was in first.
She did. Where's Shannon? Where's Shannon?
First.
She was in first.
Oh. Talk dirty to me. Make me feel dirty like a fucking sardine can. Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm about to make it. I'm about to make it.
A sardine can's not dirty. It's smelly. You don't want it to smell like a sardine can.
I'm about to make a turkey feel dirty tomorrow. I'm buttering that sucker up.
Baste it real good with your succulent juices too, Kenny.
No, that's
I need JP. He says he's feeling sexy and succulent, so I need JP to help me baste my turkey.
His name.
Name
in our room is succulent.
I can't believe I'm actually going to ask this on a podcast, but JP, will you baste my turkey? Since you're succulent. Just saying.
I feel like that's something a woman should ask, not a man.
Well, he's the one who's succulent, and I have to cook the damn turkey. So I'm just asking, Jeez. Whatever.
Are you still playing with your lighting?
He's still touching the buttons.
Yes. Stop touching the buttons.
I like touching the buttons.
Don't
it
touch
makes
the
me
button.
happy.
Listen, that's how the batteries die too quick.
It's plugged in, bitch.
Oh.
Damn. You got one of them kind?
Stop messing with your lighting. You look good.
Oh, we're talking about lights. I was talking about the other thing. No, don't do purple. Somebody stop him. Mm-hmm.
Oh, basting it with some
Red is innocent. Red, stop lying.
Red is my sin light. That's what I'm hunting for, is my red.
Okay, you have to stop. You're going to give people in our group seizures. So stop.
I'm having one.
That's what I was getting there. I was getting there.
All right. Where are we now? Hey, should we go live now?
Should we go live?
Should we go live now, he says. Bitch, I figured out your game.
Fuck, I hope we're live because I've already done 2 shots. If we haven't gone live, it's going to be a long podcast.
Yeah, but y'all, like I said, y'all started. I was over there taking care of mama and shit. Y'all started.
We just had
I'm not a complainer. I am a go-getter. I will fix it.
Okay, Kenny. No. Let him do it. Now he's caught up.
Oh, he's caught up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, but it smelled good like I wanted to drink it, too.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'll go for the beer.
It smells good. I want to lick it.
Ew.
Me too.
Oh, my God.
For a man. For a man. Let's be clear. For a man.
I'm not.
I can tell you if it smells bad, I definitely don't want to lick it, but...
Oh, what's that freak? I talk about this every time we make this joke. That comedian, he's like, ladies, don't be afraid. Look at the dick. Smell it. It smells like shit.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with it.
Yes.
And he gives guys the same advice. He says, guys, man, get down there.
Yeah.
Open up the flower.
Yeah.
Right?
It smells like shit.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with it.
Right.
God, this is what we've devolved to already. We're not even 10 minutes in.
mean, I don't want the sweaty ball
I
shit.
mean, if you're having to do a sniff test like with food, then I'm kind of worried about who you're sleeping with. I'm just saying it shouldn't be that rancid. Like there would be fumes, you would see them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like remember Peanuts, and there was that one dude that had all the shit going around him.
Yeah, Pigpen.
What's up, John Boy? Red is not innocent. I do not need lightning striking. Stop it.
I said she was lying.
I'm lost.
Red is innocent. It says over there, red is innocent. Red is innocent like a dirty pamper smells like lavender.
Right?
I guess I don't see that. I don't get that message.
I see it there. All right, so
that's strange.
We got this thing on Thursday, right? That whatever, stay home and eat shit day.
Oh, the big parade? Yeah, the big parade in New York. Yeah, that's Thursday.
Yeah, that's Thursday. I'm talking about the Cowboys game.
Oh, yeah.
Got an Ole Miss State game. We got the in-state rivalry game that day.
Oh, on Thursday? Yep. Wow, we got a lot of football going on Thursday.
In Detroit.
I wonder why.
Football fans, let me tell you something. I am not, by definition, a Detroit Lions fan, but that team has been in the cellar for so long, and they are the only NFL team that plays every single Thanksgiving, and they get their ass whipped every single thing. This year, they're killing it. They might actually win a Thanksgiving game. And they're not my team, but I'm so going to be pulling for Detroit to win them a turkey leg.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Everybody in Wisconsin is pissed on how good Detroit's doing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Individual rivals.
It's gonna be
really
fun.
Were our rival because they've always been so bad.
Right.
But I mean, it's always been Chicago and Minnesota. But this year, Chicago sucks. Minnesota's not doing that great, I don't think.
Not anymore.
No.
Okay. And the Lions are like kicking ass.
Well, the Lions have a double the strength of record. I mean, more than that, the Lions are 8-2, and they're going to be playing the Packers, who are 4-6. So,
is it the Packers?
It's the Packers.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to piss
Packers. Yep.
Go Lions.
And then Cowboys playing W, whoever they are. They keep changing their name, but they got a W in
Commanders.
That thing.
Washington Commanders.
And then an interesting game for the evening game will be Seahawks and 49ers. They're both pretty well matched, so we'll see where they go with that.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
But then we have games on Friday as well. We have an NFL game on Friday. It is the Dolphins and the Jets. And then so we're getting to that point. Good. We're getting to that point where they start doing games on Saturdays and Sundays, towards the very end of the season, Daniel. They did that the last 2 years.
Really?
Yep.
You mentioned Seattle, dude. I got to bring up Geno Smith. A lot of people talk about how happy they are that young man's finally getting his shot. For those that don't know, Geno Smith was originally drafted by the Jets.
Yep.
And he was such an asshole. One of his own defensive linemen racked him and broke his fucking jaw and put him on IR for his first season of football.
Yep.
At which point he has now bounced around the league. And I would say that he finally, he's getting a shot. He had to learn some fucking humility. I mean, one of his own teammates unhinged his jaw for him because of his attitude.
There was
He says a success story.
There's been a few though, there's been a few that I can think of where the quarterback basically imploded. Ryan Leaf, another prime example.
Okay.
Another prime example.
Can we talk about See, I'm already lit. Quarterbacks imploding.
Sure. Hey, why is
Daniel is going to disagree with me on this because we've already had this discussion. A little bit of a tiff, not too bad. Aaron Rodgers, first play of the first game.
Karma.
That's crazy.
Karma.
Exactly, Kenny.
Karma.
Thank you. See, you guys, I don't know if you guys saw this national, and you may.
Why'd you think we disagree? I'm not an Aaron Rodgers nut rider.
He's a good quarterback. They
overhyped him from the jump.
that was our discussion of he was a good quarterback, not
Yep.
because we were talking about him and model Marion guy. I can't remember his name. It just left me. Not Drew Brees, but Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what you guys were seeing nationally on your news, but here are we 30 seconds? Okay. Every fucking day, Aaron
We can
Rodgers
say fuck
was
now.
on the news. Oh my God, it was so terrible. But anyway, he was dogging Green Bay fans.
Uh-huh.
And
T.
I will tell
Weird.
you that Green Bay fans will
Yes.
be the most
I like
loyal
you guys.
and the most loving and the most dedicated to you until you dog them. And then they will turn on
Oh.
you. And by the time he left here, by the time he went to the Jets, there is so much hate for him in this state. There is a
I believe.
bar. There is a bar here in Milwaukee. As long as you are 10 minutes, as long as you are at the bar 10 minutes before kickoff, Aaron Rodgers plays for at least the first quarter, and they lose, the Jets lose, your entire tab is paid for by the bar.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. They hate
Well,
him.
back up. Okay, we're talking about people in Wisconsin,
Right?
alcoholics.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody was pumped, and this bar was packed. Okay.
First game.
First game, first play. He gets hurt. He gets hurt. Okay.
But he didn't play
People
the full.
are pissed. I mean, he's already dogged Green Bay for the last 4 or 5 months, and now he's doing this. Oh, they were pissed. If you want to piss off somebody from Wisconsin, don't cover their bar tab.
Right.
Seriously.
He,
Yeah.
you know, my favorite Aaron Rodgers story was his very first, and he
Was his
came out
what?
of college. His very first.
Oh.
He came out of college. I'll never forget this, man. Roger Goodell came out there with the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers. Aaron got up, smoothed his jacket down,
No.
started walking to the stage, and they called out Alex Smith. He was like,
Oh.
Yep.
Now, supposedly there had been some communication, and he was under the belief that San Francisco was going to take him. Now, I do not know how true that is, but if San Francisco did tell him that, they sure changed their mind. But yeah,
Right.
that motherfucker was already getting up,
Yep.
getting ready to walk up there, and they was like, Alex
Well,
Smith,
you know.
and he was like,
Right. You talk about,
Well,
you
you
talk
know.
about instant dun.
Yeah.
yeah,
And you know he's from California.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why he was always dating these Hollywood stars, because he wanted to break back into the California elite.
Where he was from to the school that he went to, Bay Area school, it is very upper echelon there. It really is. It's
Right.
It's not like, Green Bay is a blue collar town, a hard
Working
town.
man's town.
Working man's town.
Right.
He came from a
Yes.
not so much a Hollywood area, but just
But
like
you know
a
what?
complete elite area.
But you know what, Kenny? That did not matter.
Yeah.
Green Bay fans, when Brett Favre left, that's when he got his shot.
Yep.
Just like Jordan Love is now. And the fans stood behind him and loved him, just like they're doing to Jordan Love right now.
Until he fucking spit on him.
Until he spit on us.
Yeah.
And then they turned on him. So, I mean, I'm talking sports news people.
But the thing
everybody.
is, he's been spitting on that organization
for a while,
over a decade.
For a while,
he got a Super Bowl winning coach fired because he had a hitch in his career.
Yeah, but
he's been spitting on that organization for a long time.
McCarthy. Thank you.
Who's now the coach in Dallas? Oddly enough.
Who's now the coach in Dallas?
I know.
Because Aaron, by God, fucking Rodgers said so.
I know. Oh,
McCarthy had to go.
Again, you guys are not seeing this stuff nationally. I don't think. Maybe you are. But there were so many times that Aaron Rodgers was on the news with sportscast. Our local news was the sportscasters,
Talking
and
shit.
he would say, "You don't understand. I run this team."
So all I know is he got
And
his coach fired, and now his team is
yes,
4-6, and Cowboys are 7-3 with their coach. With that
I know.
coach.
Well,
So
I see Rommel mentions Favre. Favre, very much like you said, we probably didn't see all that on him.
yeah,
Down here, look, man, Favre walked in. There's a place in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where he played college, and he was in there, and he was just being an ass. And he was. They brought him his steak, and he wanted it a certain way, and it wasn't to his satisfaction. He jumped up and started cussing and raising hell and acting a
really,
fool. Yeah, and they come out
really.
there and they're like, Do you not know who the fuck I am? Bar owner, the bar and grill owner come out there. So I know exactly who the fuck you are. You're the same dude that was in here about 6 years ago being an asshole when you thought you were important then. Get the fuck out.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, he's not. Funny enough, down here in his little home stretch area, he's not very popular down here. Is Brett Favre?
especially
he's
right
a
now,
dick.
because since he stole that
Yeah.
money from
Boy,
was it welfare?
He's
Who'd
in
he
some
sell? Or
he's in some
All
Medicare?
right.
water.
This is the best I ever saw it told. When he first went to the Jets, much like Aaron did, but for Brett, it was a bridge. He had an existing deal. Look, I'm going to go play for the Jets because they didn't want to give him to Minnesota. They didn't want to face him in the division. He made a backdoor deal with the Jets in Minnesota. He told the Jets, I'm going to come play for you all year, then I'm out. And he went to Minnesota. Well, anyway, while he was in the Jets and he was going to they gave him all the same hype they gave Aaron Rodgers. A refreshment on the career. He's going to, the legend's going to ride again. Blah, 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 blah. And they actually did this special on there where they had all his family come and talk and everything. And the interview with his wife was the most beautiful misdirection I have ever seen.
Right.
Everything she said was dripping with love and admiration and respect and blah. But if you really listen to what she was saying, she was telling you he's an asshole. She was saying it lovingly.
Yeah.
But she was telling the world. I was sitting there, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, she is telling the world he's an asshole. She's trying to make it sound sweet, but she's telling the world he's an asshole. I almost stood up and applauded. It was so fucking funny.
Well, aside from all the sports that we're going to have going on, there's going to be the food thing. So I got a question for the people.
Can we say why there's gonna why is Thursday special? Are we avoiding that?
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Oh, okay. So we're not saying okay. Sorry.
No, we're just
I got a lot of shit to be thankful for, but I ain't got nothing to give. So it's it's basically thanks. It's basically thanks because I ain't got nothing to give this year. So it's gonna be thanks, but I'm not giving. So there is that. But I got a question. At Thanksgiving, do you people prefer turkey or do you prefer ham?
Ham.
Ham.
Okay. Because we get a ham and we put real cloves in it.
Mm-hmm. And the pineapple.
She's doing in this household. There's going to be ham and turkey this year.
Really?
We're going to be eating Thanksgiving food for the next, and dressing and sweet potato casserole and the green stuff, the Watergate salad.
That's what we're doing.
Deviled eggs and potato salad. And
tomorrow we're doing the first Thanksgiving dinner, and then Thursday we're doing the second. Tomorrow I'm doing the turkey, the stuffing, make the mashed potatoes, gravy, all that other stuff for that. Boom, boom. Saturday we have the ham. And I'm doing sweet potatoes and green bean casserole and stuff with that. So it's it's kind of both because my wife doesn't like turkey, and I like ham too, so I'll eat both. It doesn't matter to me, but she's not really a turkey fan, and yet somehow we end up with buying a big old turkey this big, and a ham this big, and then we end up with leftovers forever. So. We decided to wing it and just cook both, and then we're going to see what we do with the leftovers for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, Jocelyn didn't have to make anything but her dressing. That would be enough. I mean, the rest of it's just
fried turkey.
I want to say something so bad, but we'll just
fried turkey, Stacy. Damn. They do that out here, and it usually ends up on the news with the fucking awning on fire.
And look, deep fried turkey is an art. We used to play this place called Happy Days, right? And Jocelyn was around for this. It's where I tore my hand open, actually, was at this very gig. I had tendons and shit showing in my hand. It was great. And I had to play bass the next night. But we were playing the New Year's Eve gig, and this bar loved us so much they built a fucking indoor pool for when we played there. And this was New Year's Eve. They were debuting the pool. It was all heated. It was a crazy party. Well, anyway, this one dude just walked in the door and set up a fucking one of them things and deep fried a turkey. And that was the best shit I ever put in my fucking mouth. We moved down here, and my uncle, I hope he never watches this. Y'all ever had deep fried turkey? Yeah, we love it. Dude, I wouldn't send that shit he fed us to my worst enemy.
Dude,
okay. There is an art
to
deep frying turkeys.
The
flavor, no, it was just whatever he seasoned it with was fucking.
Was it?
And
it
was weird textured. He didn't cook it the right amount of time at the right temperature or something. It was a little weird, but the flavor, man, it was like I was chewing solid mop water.
Ew.
So let that sit on you for a minute.
I'm kind of jealous because Mitch is doing the smoked turkeys for his work, and the barbecue turkey, that sounds amazing. Done at 10 hours at 150 degrees in a smoker.
Smoked turkey is
that. A smoked turkey leg, I swear to God, man, that is like one of the best things ever.
See, people think folks in the South fry everything. We smoke everything too, man. We fucking smoke it.
Yeah.
So in this house, for the last 8 years, my best friend and Hunter have done the entire Thanksgiving dinner. And I've sat back and enjoyed the day.
Right.
Last year, we said we're not doing that. We went the day before and bought Famous Dave's, which I know you guys don't know what Famous Dave's is.
I do.
I know you know, Kenny, but Daniel doesn't know. It's a barbecue place. It's a really, really, really good barbecue place up here in the Midwest. Down south, you guys don't have it because you've mastered barbecuing and
do it better than Famous Dave's.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
It's the best that there is, out there as a chain place.
Out in the Midwest, it is.
I got you. Yeah.
And this year, because we've got so much shit going on in the next 2 weeks, we are having pizza. We're ordering pizza this year. We're like, screw it. We're going to order pizza and we're going to watch football.
For Christmas,
the last Thanksgiving feast we had at my grandmother's, she took that standpoint. So I'm not cooking it because she had always done it. She said, I'm not doing it this year. And they literally went to KFC and got a couple of buckets of chicken.
For Christmas dinner, we're doing Chinese. It supports a local family's restaurant down here. They're open. We don't have to cook, and it works out great for us.
Chinese, both start with a CH. It's good.
Yep.
No, don't you remember? You don't remember Chinese in Christmas Story in the Christmas Story movie? Remember they went to Chinese?
I was just making a completely different joke. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I took a left where you took a right.
Stacy, stop talking like that. It's turning me on.
What are you seeing?
Yes, you inject
people talking about butter for butter. There's a lot of butter.
All the seasonings.
A lot of butter.
A lot of butter.
Fucking psycho butter fucking bitches up in this place.
Wow.
Hey, what you want? What do you want? Do you really want margarine?
Hello, you know me. I do not like butter. We've had this discussion in the room because Red just thinks it's terrible that I don't put butter in or on anything.
You should. It would help with life, but I get it.
Everything's better with butter. It's like bacon.
That's what she said.
Bacon and butter.
Butter, bacon, better. Butter, bacon, better. Butter, bacon. Say it to yourself 5 times. Butter, bacon, better.
Bacon and butter. Base the bacon and butter. Oh, melted butter. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be looking down, but my phone's acting weird, and I'm trying to. Because y'all are talking about comments, and I'm
damn. Carol wants to get the seasonings deep in there.
Oh,
deep.
Right, deep in there.
Here we go.
You gotta make sure that shit's scratching the cervix. You can't just go halfway.
Absolutely, butter lives matter. Come on, man.
Oh my God! Now I will say, when I did make turkey, I would put 2 sticks of butter in it. That's probably about the only time that I use butter.
Just in the butthole or under the skin too?
Well, okay, you're right. 3, because I would put 2 inside the cavity, and then I would butter the entire turkey with the 3rd stick.
Are you telling me you double penetrated the turkey?
I did.
Look,
Wow.
if you
I
grab
have a
an
new respect for you, D.
if you grab an onion and fist it, it's even better. You know, just right up in there.
No, you got to cut the onion out.
Carrots.
Damn, Kenny. She's talking about double penetration. Kenny just went straight for the fist.
Didn't he though? He did.
Fist that
What does
turkey.
that say? Yeah.
Squirt them real deep. Jesus. Hey, did somebody age restrict this or not? I'm just hoping we don't get
that
in
might
trouble.
be pertinent information.
Right?
We're 30 minutes and 35 seconds in, and that's your question?
I'm just wondering because the turkey talk is getting sensual over here.
D, at least it's not tar.
Don't.
How does tar make his turkey, Kenny? I bet you know.
Wait, okay, ask that again. I didn't hear it.
I'm fucking with him about tar.
Oh.
I am not. You will not get me started on that.
There's a story.
I refuse.
He has
to
a
bring
friend
up him
named
again.
Tar.
Yes, he was our
You
singer.
need to go back and watch that.
He was our singer in our band, and he was a nice guy, except for that
He was a hairdresser.
That he was crazy.
He was also a hairdresser.
Yep.
Named Tar.
Yep. Owned a salon called Whisper to a Scream.
Oh my God. Okay, keep going.
Yep.
I bet he makes a mean turkey.
I don't know, but he made
I can just imagine where this is going.
hella good
turkey.
hella good tamales. Hella good tamales. You know, I do tamales on on Christmas too. I don't give a fuck. Just give me tamales. That's cool.
I can see the sign, dude. He needs a food truck. Tar's Tamales. I can see the fucking sign. I can see the
wait.
Tar's Tamales.
If it's him,
it would not be kid appropriate.
If it's him, it's Tar's Tacos. And it's a girl laying on her back with her legs spread up in a V like this, and the meat and the lettuce and the cheese and stuff stacked in there. Trust me.
The roast. Is it going to be roast beef?
Ooh, well, wait. Ooh, brisket tacos would be good.
That flew
pizza.
Right over his head.
We're having pizza.
What? I heard that. I ain't trying to. What? Her favorite
Well, the
food,
reason
tartar?
being, okay, for those, we have to move out by December 1st. And we didn't want to make a big Thanksgiving meal and have all these leftovers that we're going to have to end up throwing out anyway, because we can't. I mean, we can, but you know, it's a lot to pack up your whole refrigerator and move it. So, yeah,
right.
That's why we're having pizza.
You're talking death for Southerners, because like when we have power outages, while everybody else is we're worried about what's in the fucking deep freeze.
Right.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know we were that way in Iowa.
Picking up and moving, Southerners won't do that, D. They will be that'll be the most stressful.
They have everybody over
getting all of the groceries to the next place.
So they have everybody over to eat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we did during Katrina, man. Everybody, they was selling motherfuckers eating deer meat and shit grilled out in the yard. Nobody had electricity. Nobody had shit, but everybody had fucking deer meat. You know what I'm saying?
And charcoal.
Pitbull
and
eating
charcoal.
mayonnaise. Okay, no.
Oh, charcoal.
Yeah.
I thought you said gerbil. I was like, you took a whole nother left that I wasn't aware
Look,
of.
you know, in some places they eat that nutria shit. It's like a big ass gerbil. Isn't it a
Wayne?
gerbil? Isn't nutria a gerbil?
Nutria is a gigantic rat.
Have
you ever seen a nutria rat?
Yeah, I watched that.
Oh, it's not like a gerbil.
Dude, the guy I watched a travel show with home that
I can see where you can say some of the body shape, but no, they're not a gerbil.
I have a
motherfuckers
question.
get big, dude.
What? Yeah.
Hmm?
Why is Wayne's pit bull eating a jar of mayonnaise?
You forgot that story, didn't you, D?
Sure.
Where the little boy asked the old man what a pussy looks like. Before sex, it looks like a beautiful flower. And the little boy goes, well, what about after sex? Son, have you ever seen a bulldog eat a jar of mayonnaise?
Oh. I had not heard that
It's
one.
in New Orleans, and it's a rat.
You were in there, I thought, that day I told that joke.
I may have been, but if I was drunk or high, I do not
Tell me
Same
if any of
responsibility.
y'all seen that show where the dude was out hunting nutria. It's like this old ass fucking redneck from the bayou somewhere, and he's like out in the boat, and he goes, "We got one pack, and we got one right there."
No. I'll tell you exactly who it was. It was on Swamp People, and it was Totem Elizabeth. It was Elizabeth's family.
No, this wasn't on Swamp People. This was on that dude who eats all the wild food. What's his name? That fucking bald fuck. You know the one?
Oh,
Andrew Zimmern.
I know who you're
Bizarre
talking
Foods with Andrew Zimmern.
Mm,
Yeah.
that dude.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
god.
could
No,
you
it was
imagine
Anthony
what his
Did you see
stomach
what
is
finally
like?
made him sick? Did you see what finally made him sick? There's this little place in like Norway, and they make this cheese that's like hundreds of thousands of dollars a pound. And what they pretty much do is when they render it down, they hang it in goat intestines out in the sun, and this shit rots
Yep.
for weeks. When they cut it, it's got maggots in it. It's got worms in it.
God, I don't want.
And anyway, they
Anymore.
cut a piece of this cheese and gave it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll try." You know, because that's what he does. He put that shit in his mouth and immediately turned green. He regretted
I
that
bet.
shit. That's the only thing I've ever seen make him
And
sick.
there was
And he
there
was like,
was
never again. Never
when he
again.
when he was in the Philippines.
Yeah, Anthony Bourdain.
When he
Zimmerman's
was
one
in
that
the
died.
Philippines, he couldn't do Balut.
Bourdain did.
Or maybe I'm backwards. Oh, is it Bourdain
Yeah,
that died?
he died.
Okay. I get him mixed up.
Yeah, and that's some fishy shit too. Just saying. But
speaking of fish,
dude, no, because there was that other one where they were hanging the fucking shark heads out to rot and shit, and then they it's like some other fucking Norway. Why do the people in Norway eat all that weird smelly
shark?
shit?
Little lemon butter. I mean, a little bit of lemon pepper and some butter.
See, you're stuck on butter.
Bake that shit in the oven. He said shark, bitch. That shit's good. Have you ever had shark?
We used to get thresher shark because you could buy it out here because they catch them and then they it's thresher shark fillets. It's like a swordfish fillet in a way.
Yeah.
And I would do that blackened thresher shark.
I bet that would be good too.
Really good.
I know.
A buddy of mine I used to work with went deep sea fishing. He brought back some mako shark, and he just brought me a little fillet, and he said, "Man, I just threw a pat of butter and some lemon pepper on that, and that shit was fine, dude."
Yep,
I beat D out that wheelchair for it.
That's one of the things that when I finally get out of California, I'm gonna miss. But I'm going to enjoy if I get on another coast where they have seafood, because out here we have a really cool variety of seafood because we're like 35 minutes from the coast. And for me, like, seafood is a fucking one of my favorite foods. I got a question though. Did you see the one where he had to open the can of that lutefisk shit? They were at the embassies and they have to open it on the roof because it smells so bad.
Are you talking about Anthony Bourdain?
It was either him or Andrew Zimmern, one of them, but they open it up and the shit starts spewing like liquid out of it when they turn the key and open the can, and he was like running for his life.
I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah,
he's running for his life.
Have you seen all these TikTok videos now of it's usually Asian girls eating some kind of clam, and it looks like a long dick, and they bite into it.
It's called a gooey clam.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I don't give a fuck what it's called. I'm not eating it.
It looks like a big ball with.
Yeah, it's like a big old. It's like a big old dick. It's like a big old dick. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Kinda.
Yeah.
Not putting it in my mouth.
Now, bro, that's what I'm telling you. They can literally tell me you could eat this gooey duck. They'll say you could eat this gooey duck or you could eat this shark dick. I'm like, give me the shark dick. I ain't eating that fucking gooey duck. That thing looks alive.
A dude I used to know used to get this dish, and it was some kind of it was in the clam family or something. But when they served it, the motherfucker was still moving.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I'm not putting something fucking moving in. I mean, not to eat, but not to eat.
I had
these.
we
get
I'm not ingesting that shit.
We get it.
I had these clams. I don't know what they're called, but they're like. I had these clams. I don't know what they're called, but they're long. They're like 4 inches long, and the shell's like 6 inches, and it's long and flat.
I know all about that 4-inch life. What?
I think it's called a razor clam or something, where it's the shell is like like 4 to 6 inches long, and the clam is like fills the whole thing. It's like one long piece of a clam that goes through it. Razor clams or something. Have you guys had those?
No, I don't know. I've just had clams.
Allergic to shellfish.
Oh,
Oh,
you are.
yeah,
You
you
are.
are.
Oh, damn, that sucks. Hey, more for me.
The
Oh,
other
so
day,
that means you can't even have crawdads?
Nope.
Fuck.
okay, so earlier you guys were talking about different kinds of seafood, and
Mhm.
down in your area, down in the South. And I forget, one of you was saying something about
Oh, crazy. No
we have
bird
really
flesh. I'll have to check that out.
we have really great seafood here. And now keep in mind, my experience with the South is swamp people. So that's what I'm
Where
going
were
off of.
you?
That's not how everybody is down here.
I
Steve.
know.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I know.
show
I'm
the
learning
swamp
that.
people.
Them
I am
motherfuckers will
learning
eat.
that.
Them motherfuckers down there in the swamp will eat shit I wouldn't feed my dog.
Well, we were just talking about, oh, it was when we were talking about those not meerkats, the rats.
Nutri-Rats.
Nutri-Rats. Yeah. That's what made me think of
Yeah.
it when you guys were talking about that, because it was funny because I love seafood. But I will say on the East Coast, and I'm talking like New York, Boston, those areas, seafood is cheap and it's amazing. I mean, you get lobster and oysters, and I mean, it's just, crab and shrimp, and I mean, it's just so good. So I'm thinking about East Coast seafood when you guys were talking about, and I was thinking about swamp people and how they have crawdads and I don't know what's some other stuff, gator, and it was making me laugh because I was like, it's such a difference. Same ocean, but it's such a difference in the seafood that
Well,
where it's
but
eaten.
it's
Does that
really
make
Gator is good.
it's really not the same ocean, because the East Coast, the Atlantic has one temperature, and then you have the Gulf Coast, which has
Well,
another,
that's
and then the
You get a
Pacific
different kind
Coast.
of. You get a lot of different fish.
that's
Yep.
true. That's
Like
true.
the crab.
Red snapper down here. Red snapper is everything. That's what everybody pays their money to eat. Red
You
snapper.
have crab on the East Coast and crab on the West Coast, and the difference between them is the East Coast ones are smaller and really sweet and like have flavor without having to put them in drawn butter or anything. And the ones out here are Dungeness crabs, and they're like fucking a ton of meat in the crab, just a ton of meat in the crab.
Yeah.
And so there's a difference between the two types, but like what I remember when my band traveled and we went through New Mexico, through South Texas, and then came through into Louisiana and went up uh, uh, through Mississippi, but like to the north part of Mississippi before we moved across the coast. And the food over there that I remember, the food over there that I remember was the fucking shrimp. Tasted like it doesn't taste like the shrimp that you taste in the store.
Well, no,
it doesn't.
It's a lot more fresh.
Like it tastes. It has a flavor to it, not just like it's like a chewy texture. Or
the biggest thing down here, of course, being in the Gulf Coast, is crawfish and shrimp. We get red snapper. There's a lot. It's like he said. There's a lot of species of crab that we don't get here that they get there, and stuff like that. But the big thing, probably the biggest single seafood item and commodity down here is shrimp.
Yep.
I mean, crawfish. When you get in the woods, yeah, crawfish too. But shrimp is probably even a bigger. Crawfish is kind of seasonal.
Yep.
Well, of course, it all is, but I mean, everybody here, like, the funny thing is, I don't know 100% for sure if I'm actually allergic to shellfish. It's just when I was a kid, every time I ate shrimp or crawfish, I got sick.
Well, then you probably are.
But it wasn't like it. Well, no, it was more like vomit sick. It wasn't like having some kind of allergic reaction.
Okay, so it wasn't
sick.
like
I actually want to get tested to see if I'm actually truly. Because when you're young, you can have food. What's the word?
Anaphylactic shock is what people go into in seafood.
Right, and I never did that.
Okay.
I never did that. food intolerance. I may have had a food
Yeah.
intolerance,
Right.
not an
Right.
allergy.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and that
And I
might
want
that
to
might
get
be
tested because if I can, then I want to try. I mean, even if I eat crawfish, though, I don't watch too many filthy motherfuckers. I'm not sucking the
no,
head.
listen, all
Fuck
I'm
y'all.
all
That's
I'm saying
gross.
is if you test it, you can eat it. Go get some shrimp and grits, bro. Just do it and enjoy life for an hour. Like
It's so funny. I see that on all these cooking shows, the Southern delicacy that is shrimp and grits. Ain't nobody down here eat shrimp and grits.
Really? Really?
Really? Another one is chicken and waffles. There ain't nobody down here eats chicken and
Oh
waffles.
my God. That is my most favorite.
That is just made up for
breakfast.
TV.
That is my most
Now,
favorite
people right
breakfast.
on the coast, maybe, but
shrimp and grits.
Southerners.
No. The
No,
shrimp,
that's
but
not a thing.
shrimp
That's not a thing.
shrimp and grits is not a California creation. That's like from like an area where that shit's eaten all the time. But that shit is so fucking good.
I just
The
can't believe
other
that.
thing, the
I
other.
can't
Do you
believe
guys
that. I thought every place in the South had chicken and waffles.
do much in oysters?
No, that's not a thing
Do you
either.
guys
Wow,
do
I am
much in the way of
shocked.
No.
oysters there in Mississippi?
Oysters are big. Oysters are big down
That's
here.
what she said.
Yeah, oysters. There's a bar.
You're-
There's a
you're
bar we used to go
oysters.
play in Louisiana, and when you go up to the bar, you don't lean your elbows on it to order a drink because it feels slimy. They got a dude down there on the end. It's this old dude, and I'm gonna tell you what, he can fucking do them, shuck them oysters like shoot. I mean, that motherfucker's bad.
I know. That's
But
so fun.
playing in that bar is awful because it reeks of oysters in there while you're trying to play and drink. And like I said, when you go to the bar, you don't that wetness from the oyster is like all in the room. The bar is sticky and wet. And it's, no.
I did.
You hand me my drink.
Now,
I'm not putting my elbow
okay,
up on the
so
bar.
Carol and Stacy are having a little bit of an argument. Not too bad. They are talking about oysters. And
Okay, oysters are slimy and yuck.
Let me finish.
I see.
Some people think that oysters are slimy. I will say that oysters and mussels are something that have to be cooked in a broth for them to be good. Because yes, they're slimy, but if they're cooked like in a garlic butter,
we do grilled oysters.
They're really good.
We do grilled oysters. They have
if it looks like mucus, I'm not eating it.
I love oysters. I love oysters, and I'm here to tell you,
these don't. By the time you get done grilling them, when they're cooked, they're a different creature than when they're slimy. I dated these two
Kenny,
bartenders.
let me say this: oysters, amazing aphrodisiac.
The two bartenders that I dated that worked at the Oyster Shack.
Yeah, you don't. You don't.
I don't need that.
No, you don't.
I don't need no aphrodisiac.
You don't.
I am permanently wired like I am. I don't need any
I'm telling you, sexy oysters are sexy. If I met a guy,
how is a little ball of snot in a shell sexy?
So good.
I'm gonna say this.
So good. I love.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Aside from oysters, I don't know if you guys have them because I know that they grow on the Pacific coast. I don't know if they grow everywhere, but out here they're not commercially retrieved. You have to free dive, and you can only get 10 at a time. It's uni, the inside, the row of a sea urchin.
Yeah. Anyway,
never tried that.
That stuff is like they put it on sushi, and I swear to God, what it tastes. Imagine this: you put it in your mouth, and you don't taste anything fishy. It's just like some little. It feels like little beads in your mouth.
That's a win.
I was gonna say, isn't that a win?
Right, and
in your mouth and it doesn't taste fishy.
And
that's a good thing.
Right, well, because if you've had eel sushi tastes fishy. It does, and so
it's a fish.
So there's certain ones, but the uni doesn't. And when you bite into it, it's just like a burst of the sea in your mouth. That shit is so fucking good. But it is. I went to buy some one time, and to buy it, like I thought it was ridiculous that the sushi place was charging $40 for 5 pieces of that. But then I went to buy it, and it's like fucking $40 an ounce for that shit.
Kenny,
okay.
I'm gonna have to ask you not to word anything that way ever again. I'm not in the habit of putting things and holding them in my mouth till they burst.
You'll have to try uni.
So
wait, that's bullshit. You
there's something about the way you just said burst made me feel real uncomfortable.
I'm calling B4 through 069 because you've done Pop Rocks.
While he was saying, oh yeah, oh, let's not go back to the Pop Rocks thing. Oh God, no.
Pop Rocks are amazing.
No, they are not.
A fizz.
You know what? Let's stuff. I had to look to see. I thought Hunter was coming out of his
Wait,
door.
hey, look, it's midway.
Shut up, Kenny. Shut up.
Smoke.
Shut up. Let me say this. Let's shove a bunch of Pop Rocks down your penis and see if you guys like it.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know.
Only you would say okay.
I don't know.
I wasn't expecting that, were you?
Every man watching this podcast just went, oh, and then Daniel's like, okay.
Hey, I'll try anything once. Why not? For posterity's sake.
Well, Stacy was listing. She listed some fish. She just listed a bunch of fish in the chat here, and
to you too,
I didn't know if she liked them or if she didn't like them. But one of the fish that she listed was tilapia. Here in Wisconsin, tilapia is like the shit fish. Like that's the fish that you use to make like fish patties or fish sticks, or that's the stuff you send to the processing place.
If you ever 10 minutes of research on how those fish are raised, and you'll never eat tilapia again.
Exactly.
They're raised in shit ponds. Literally.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I will not eat tilapia. Nope.
Yeah.
I mean,
we won't either.
I don't know. I can't even. I think I tried it once and I wasn't a fan of it. And I'm a fish guy, but once I found that I will not. I mean, and I'm not trying to hate on anybody else out there that may like tilapia.
Right. Exactly.
Dano's just not eating.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
It.
D's mouth ain't going around that fish.
Ooh. I think I heard that in Pensacola. D's mouth ain't going around that.
I wasn't
Speaking
in Pensacola.
of Jesse, where is
you
Jesse?
didn't hear that. Oh, you said Jesse said that. I thought you said D.
No, you said that. I was just referencing it to penis cola. I discussed with someone today the running joke about penis cola. Now, do you know how hard it is for me to actually? I have to
say
stop.
Pensacola?
Yes,
yeah.
I have to stop and work to say Pensacola. I can't do it, man. It will forever be penis cola to me now.
Yeah.
What does that fucking say?
Yeah. It says that was an amazing meet and greet. And I wish I wouldn't have missed it.
It was fun. We're going to do it again.
I know.
Everybody has to rub my nipples, though. I mean, it's like the stump of luck for Clemson.
It's like the cover charge.
Yeah.
Where we get the B&B cover charge.
Yes, ma'am. I like smooth. I like soft, smooth strokes at first. Then we can start pinching a little harder. It's a trap.
Okay, well, we're done talking about fish. And Kenny, did you say you guys are having turkey?
And ham.
We're doing turkey and ham 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
Do the turkey tomorrow and the ham on Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. You did.
What are you looking at? I'm happy.
And this moment of uncomfortable silence is brought to you by Take Another Fucking Drink.
Take another hit. Take another tip.
I just did.
I know, that's why you're happy. For those of you who weren't in Discord earlier, before we started, Kenny was looking for what strain he was going to highlight tonight. He's like, "Oh, this is the stuff that makes me happy."
Which one is the one that makes you happy?
Guava Star Dog.
Hey, I was going to open that next.
Guava Star Dog. Watch somebody react to something dumb, and watch how much you're laughing. You're going, "Why does my face hurt?" Right.
That's the kind of life. That's the kind of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That is all weed for me.
I literally, for those who know it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I got stuck watching people react to Upchurch said "fuck it," and then to Tom McDonald's buttholes, and I was just literally sitting there with my face hurting from smiling so much.
Yes, I was requested in Discord the other day to please react to buttholes. I'm a little scared.
You know how I react to buttholes? Ooh, coochie. No, I'm serious. That's
oh man.
Jeez. Well, I can't even believe that you just said that. I really can't.
Really? Dude, you've been around for a minute now. You really can't believe
I know, but to go coochie coo, that's just not right. You guys are gonna have to excuse me.
What are you drinking tonight, Kenny? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Out of my super cracker koozie, I have this elegant vintage 2023 PBR. It's some good shit.
I'm still laughing at the super cracker.
And then I have some
a really white guy. White guy.
I have Snapple peach tea and some Crown Peach over here. It's a party.
Hey, break out the Crown Peach, brother.
I'm working on it.
I gotta get a beer too. I'm only taking 7.
You 7 shots of what?
When I sat down to catch up, this bottle was full.
Oh my! No, it was not.
Yes,
it was. Oh,
here we go,
Daniel. Oh
here we
Lord.
Go. All right.
Oh, we doing it now?
Let's do it.
Oh wait, I'll at least show my glass that says everything you need to know about me.
Wait, here's
Be a butt hotel. Oh my God.
We have some of those.
Yeah, we already talked
hotel?
about it. Oh, are you drinking?
All right, here we go. Fuck me.
That really is good.
Yes, Daniel.
Let me get my super cracker.
Were you just chugging Jägermeister?
No, he was enjoying the last drop of it.
They've seen me chug. Left. They've seen me chug Everclear in here before. That was it was a fun night, but it was. Oh, I felt that's the one time I got a hangover. Well, it wasn't the actual Everclear. It was the knockoff brand, the diesel fuel that I bought that time. I got just drunk enough, and everybody was talking shit in the stream, so I just went, "Well, fuck y'all, glug 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 glug." And then after that, it was like, glug 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 glug. Huh?
I think I've told you my Everclear story, have I not?
Oh, if you didn't. If you
did,
tell us again.
I have the worst short-term memory in the history of man, D. You should know this by now. So if you did, I don't remember. But I don't think
you have the worst short-term memory in the history of Mandy. Who's Mandy?
Of man.
No, I thought he said Mandy. Okay, never mind.
Who's Mandy and why is she on your mind, Kenny?
Right?
I don't know, but she's got great memories. She's got great memories. Wait, oh no, wait. Is that the
memories?
Chick that I did? Wait, no, is it Mandy? Oh my God! Wait, we might have solved the old mystery. Is that her name? There was a chick I dated after my first wife and I split up, and she had big old boobs, and we lived together and shit. And I don't remember her name.
If her name was Mandy Mamrie, she was a porn star. Kenny.
No, not Mamries, but I think her name was Mandy. Now I may have connected the dots.
Isn't that a Barry Manilow song?
What, Mandy? I thought that Mandy that he sang about worked at fucking Stinky Stevens Country Restaurant.
Stinky Stevens.
Yep.
Stinky Stevens. Please, what kind of place was Stinky Stevens? Please tell me.
A steak restaurant. A steak restaurant. Like you go in the bar, you eat peanuts and you throw the shells on the ground.
I'm not going to eat anywhere called Stinky nothing.
Dude, it was awesome. It was awesome. The story behind it. Okay, fuck.
He didn't wash his hands after he took a shit.
Do I give you the like 60-second story behind it?
Yes, because I'm still waiting to tell my Everclear story.
Okay, so when me and my first wife split up, I lived right by this restaurant, Stinky Stevens, and I would go there. And there was a bar, and one day when me and my first wife were still together, we went in there, and my twins were not quite toddlers. So I don't know what you call them right before toddlers, but diapers and pooping out the back of the diaper, kind of baby age, right?
You go from baby to toddler.
And we were in there eating dinner, and one of them had an accident, and it was bad enough that it shot out the back of the diaper, and the waitress came and told us. And so I took my kid out there at the restaurant, took her to the car, and I went in and told her, "Mom, get your ass out here. I just used everything to clean this up, and there's nothing left. She's going home naked, right? Like, pay for the food and let's go." And later on, me and their mom split up, and I'm back in that neighborhood again. And I go into the restaurant, and I meet this girl. No, I didn't know. I didn't go in there first. First, I went to this Mexican restaurant, and I met this girl, and they started talking to me, and I wasn't interested, but they kept talking to me, and then she told me she worked at Stinky Stevens, and I said, "I know that place. I've been there before." And she's like, "Okay." So she tells me she works there, and I go over there, and I see her, and we keep going out. Next thing you know, my kids meet her, and they meet her at Stinky Stevens. And when I took my twins in, the manager looks at the twins and goes, "Oh, how cute. They're adorable." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." And she's like, "We had these twins one time. They were little babies, and one of them had this horrible accident." And I go, "Stop." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Stop." And my daughter Jessica goes, "What?" And I go, and Megan goes, "What?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And they're like, "Why'd you tell her to stop?" And I go, "Because." And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "We'll take our table." And I go, for my kids keep asking me what's going on. I said, "Because you guys were the twins that were here." And she says, "And what happened?" And I said, "Well, here's what happened.
You shut the place up.
Here's what happened.
It was Stinky Stevens.
Megan had an accident, and it shot out the back of her diaper while we were here." And Jessica goes, "Is that why they call it Stinky Stevens, Dad?"
No.
What did we say? It smells like shit.
I was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I want to say hi to Zombie. He's new.
He's not new. He's been in our live stream.
Yeah. Oh, he said he was
new to the podcast.
Yeah, I think he's new to the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's special.
Okay, so my Everclear story. Now, I will preface this story by saying this was back in the day when you didn't have to worry about roofies and anybody dropping anything into your drink.
Okay.
This guy, I was in my bar in Colorado, my country music bar.
Country music.
And this guy, the fuck? What the hell are you doing?
Do I have to dress up?
The wolf just got here. I was
sending
out my wolf pheromones to the wolf man.
Jesse Hakuma Matata, buddy.
The gravity maker himself is in the house.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy came up and he's leaning over and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you a drink, and I just want you to drink it. Don't ask what it is. Nothing. I just want you to drink it." Me, being who I am, was like, "Okay." He bought me Everclear. Oh my God. I almost fell off the bar stool. That stuff is like drinking gasoline.
What was it?
You can run a car on it, yes.
What?
What was it?
You can run a car on it, yes.
Damn. I don't know.
Yeah, Everclear's not fucking around.
No.
It's not fucking around.
No. That's a
And,
fuck
like I
around
said-
and find out drink.
And that shit that I was guzzling in here that night was the cheapo version. It was a cheapo brand of that called Diesel Fuel. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm glad I was already drunk, or I would have probably puked when that shit hit my gullet the first time.
Carol says I need to try moonshine.
Okay, listen. If it's real, because don't buy that shit in the mason jar that's sealed at the liquor store.
Elderflower moonshine, Carol. You get it in Pigeon Forge at the not Old Smokies, it's the other place. Son of a bitch. It's right here on the thing. Old Forge, thank you. Old Forge. The Elderflower moonshine is it.
It's right here.
We do a lot of moonshine around here.
It's on the label. Oh yeah.
It's the shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what was the fucking liquor that like made me say never again?
Oh, I've had a couple of those.
Goldschlager for sure. Like holy shit!
I was big into Goldschlager, but I'll tell you my Goldschlager story if you want to hear it. It's not pretty.
I know you love Jaeger, but Goldschlager and Jaeger got kicked off the list for the same reason. I drink it so fast, I'm gonna get diabetes in 35 minutes, bro. It's on like it's like ridiculous.
When I was drinking Goldschlager for a while, and some of y'all have heard me talk about the Buffalo Club. And if you were caught by a member of the Buffalo Club doing something inappropriate as per the Buffalo Club rules, you have to kill what's in your hand.
Wayne, sorry to hear that.
And it doesn't matter if that's a drink or if you're carrying a case. If you are busted, you have to kill everything. So I'm at this party, right? And I walk in with a case of beer, and it's for me and a couple other guys. And they're like, Buffalo. And I'm like, motherfucker, this isn't just mine. This is not my money. I mean, this is for, they all laid money on the table. Said, you killing that case of beer. Okay.
Oh.
So I walk back to my apartment, which is across the street where there's another party going on. And I walk in the door and somebody slaps that Goldschlager in my right hand. And I get buffaloed. And I remember turning the Goldschlager up. And I remember two bubbles. Bubble, bubble. Then all of a sudden I'm waking up. And I'm like, oh my God.
All of a sudden I'm waking
and I feel awful. It's in the Mississippi Delta. It's 110 degrees at 8 a.m. And I stumble through my bedroom into the bathroom, pull my junk out to take what feels like it's going to be the best piss of my life. And I realize I'm pissing on my own feet. And I look down and there's no toilet.
I
had fallen across that toilet the night. My apartment.
I know, but why wasn't there a toilet?
I fell on it and snatched it over. There was like water blowing up in there. I didn't remember none of that. I found my toilet as I'm actually on my way out for a marching band rehearsal, still trying to hold down everything I've eaten for the past 5 days. And it's all, like I said, it's already 110. And I'm like, I know I'm finna die. As I'm on my way out, I'm walking through my living room and I see my toilet sitting there and it's full of cigarette butts. It became a ashtray for the party. Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
But yeah, there's nothing like going in. You think you're fixing to take a piss and you realize you're pissing on your own feet and it's like, the fuck? There's no toilet, just the floor.
Dude, that didn't like the worst thing that happened to me off liquor. Nasty. I drank Mad Dog and puked in Technicolor, but other than that,
Goldschlager no good.
Okay,
Goldschlager will make you do ignorant shit.
I'm gonna ask this because I know nothing about plumbing. When the toilet is gone, is there shit there, or is it just an open pipe, or what?
It's an open pipe that smells like shit because there's like all kinds of shit on the crustation of the pipe that's right there. Like it's, it's literally
do yourself a favor.
Shit, yeah.
Do yourself a favor and get you a fucking quart of buttermilk about once every 3 months and flush it down your toilet. Do yourself a favor.
Okay.
If you have your own house and your own septic, do that.
No. and I'm going to say, okay, here is the story. Where I live, and we've said this many times, I live at the end of my street is Lake Michigan. So this is a very, very, very old part of the Milwaukee area. This used to be Indian.
Gotcha.
Okay. Our sewer system is so old. If it rains more than an inch, we can't flush. They tell us to stop flushing our toilets. We get alerts that on our phones that say, please minimize your toilet flushing because
it always comes when you just ate a burrito and you got to shit it down.
I know.
You're like, no, I can't flush.
And I could be sitting there going, oh, I'm good. I don't have to do anything. And then I get that damn alert. I'm like, oh, I got to take a shit. Really?
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the story. But yeah.
Wait, who?
What?
Simon? Garfunkel?
Go up.
Kenny, your mate.
Go up.
Kenny's got that serial killer rock going now.
Yeah. Madam Red.
Just keep talking,
Madam Red, I put our babies to bed. Nice try.
Kenny, stop rocking. You're making a creaking noise. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, I should creak.
It creaks. These chairs we sit in, the one Jocelyn sits in, she starts doing this back and forth shit, and I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it sounds like a little baby farting pixie dust.
No, I never hear it. I never hear it.
I sit here, I die out laughing all the time on here. Y'all probably don't know what the fuck I'm laughing at. It's because that fucking chair, when she starts turning it, it starts making those noises, and I can't help it.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Because every time when she starts that, I think it's so real of a sound. I think the first one's real, and I kind of start giggling. And as soon as I start giggling, she cuts her eyes, and I remember, okay, it's the chair. But it's every time I'm like, damn.
Oh, God. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, so what's next? What are we talking about now?
Wait, we talked about food, right?
Yes.
About football. Black Friday. Anybody shopping on Black Friday or not?
Nope. He does online.
I don't leave my house on Black Friday.
I don't either. Yeah, not when I can do it
online. We do it online.
Yep.
I'm not getting out.
No.
I will kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dead.
Now, I used to.
Last Black Friday, I was out. I mean, it was like sardine can. People just shoulder to shoulder people up in Walmart. And motherfuckers, like, I go to reach for like a can of cranberry sauce, and there's like not cranberry sauce, just whatever I'm reaching for. It's Thanksgiving, I'm thinking about cranberry sauce. But there's two motherfuckers fighting to the death over the last of what it is I'm looking for, and I'm just like, and then people, like, I will be actually literally just got my hands on something, motherfucker come snatch it from me and run. I'm like, no, I can't do Black Friday sales. Yeah. Not in public.
Okay. No. Could people act people act stupid? People act stupid.
I will go to jail.
Look, there's people act stupid because, like, let's just admit it. All right, we get into Walmart, we get into Target. There's 300 of us in line, right? You're 301. Don't try to just fucking, start acting stupid, right? But everybody does. I am so, like, the last time we did it where we actually went to the store, because the nearest one to us is Target. So we would do, Black Friday at Target. And the last time we did that was 3 years ago. And I told my wife after we left, I go, literally for some shitty ass pajamas, I just endured that. Right? Like people were about to get into a fist fight over a fucking TV. Right?
I've seen people get in fights for far less than a fucking TV.
Far less than a TV, yeah. Now, that was something that my mom and I always did together, was Black Friday before, and I loved it. I loved that. I hate to shop, absolutely hate to shop, but I loved to do Black Friday with her because my mom weighs like 98 pounds soaking wet. she's making her way through the crowd. It was always so funny to watch. So one year we went, and my ex-husband and my mom hated each other. I mean, hated each other. And so we get to the store, and my ex-husband looks at me and he goes, I'm going to go with your mom. She's kind of little, and I'm afraid somebody will do something. I'm like, have fun. He came back. They came back like, I don't know, hour later. And he's like, I don't know why I went with your mom. I didn't have to worry about her. She's knocking people over. I go, I know.
Right.
Right, Wayne doesn't want to go to
My mom
prison.
was
That's
like
why
that.
he doesn't do Black Friday sales.
My mom was like that. Matter of fact, one of my best friends, because my mom was little, and he saw her wrangling with a horse, and he was out there, and he started talking. He said, "Dude,
Right,
your
Stacy.
mom's kind of hot, right?"
Stacy, I was
And
that
he said, "Dude,
did?
I kind of want to do your mom." And just as he said that, as if on cue, she bulldogged this 2,500-pound horse to the ground like it was nothing. And I
Oh,
was like, "Dude, go ahead,
right?
motherfucker. You
All
think you
right,
can roll with
all
that?
right. For
Your ass on
for
out there and get to it. See
Wow.
what
for all of us dealing with this current, Thanksgiving / Black Friday nightmare that we have to deal with in 2023. Are any of you doing shit for Christmas?
happens.
I
You
mean,
know,
that's
I will
right around the
Christmas Day.
corner.
let's wait till we get
She'll
closer.
probably travel to see her family up until Christmas morning, and they'll come back and we'll do Christmas like we usually do. I can't leave Mama
Yeah.
unattended, so
Right. You'll be there.
what I'll probably do is be here for 3 days by myself, live streaming the whole time. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm
I'm telling you,
Oh my God.
you know where to be. You know where to be. Either that or in our home. Somebody please put the link to the Discord for those who don't know where our home is. But yeah. I don't know, like it this is a weird year. Uh we had my uncle living with us for I don't know how many years, 6 years. And he just moved out. This is the first Christmas without him. So for us, are we going to make a big deal out of it? Every day is Christmas to my son. If I take him to the store, he buys a toy or a present or a something or a whatever, right? So like to us it's going to be more of a just some downtime and some family time. That's why I don't want to spend it with cooking a big meal and doing all this other crap. I just want to like chill and have fun. And it's a time of year where I know a lot of people are going to be without people, and I want to be there for them, in the Discord. So, if you're in the Discord or not, we'll get a link up there for the Discord, and y'all can join us because I want to be there for
we'll
that
be there.
too. Um,
Yeah,
you
I'll
know,
be in and around.
it
Kenny, lean forward for just a second before you speak further. Put your head like this.
does he have the
I'm
same hat?
confused.
I think he has the
Oh, he has
same
the
hat.
same hat. Oh, okay. So,
I think he might. I think
wow.
he might.
Talk about ADD. That was just like,
Right? Like
that
squirrel,
was very random,
squirrel. That
right?
was
That
a
was
squirrel
very
moment.
random.
Squirrel,
Yeah,
squirrel.
it was. It was a squirrel moment.
Damn, it feels like it's 8 and I should end it, but we're only at 7:20 or
No, we're an
7:19.
hour and 18 minutes in. I feel like it's gone fast.
Right? No, I feel like it's okay. See y'all at the other spot. D for sure. You working tonight, D?
Yeah, he is, I think.
Okay.
I was talking to him earlier today. I think he said he had.
Hope your night's going well, and I do look forward to seeing you over there.
And D, if you lived closer to me, we would be ordering pizza from you on Thursday.
Oh shit. On Thursday. Oh, you're getting your pizza Thursday. Hey,
Yeah.
what kind? What kind of
I
pizza?
don't know. I don't know.
Well,
You know,
I mean, what's your go-to?
Okay. You're asking me.
Yeah.
My go-to is thin crust, chicken Alfredo, chicken bacon Alfredo.
Okay.
Pizza. That's what I like. But I'm told that is not real pizza.
It's designer pizza, and my favorite was a designer pizza too. So
and Hunter and my best friend, they get the meat lovers or meat extravaganza or whatever.
I
like all the meat on it.
I like the meat extravaganza too, or I like Chicago stuffed pizza with pepperoni.
Yes, it's the exact same hat.
But yep, there we go, buddy. We got him.
Got the same hat.
Yeah, buddy.
One of these is not like the other.
Great minds think alike. Great minds.
That's
think
right.
alike.
That's funny. I have a black one too, but I grabbed it by accident one day for work and wore it, and it's got a nice white sweat stain all the way around it, so I don't ever wear it. But yeah, I love these.
For anybody not in the Discord, if you're in the Discord, you're used to seeing me, and I have a different hat every day that I just rotate. But if you're not, that is a thing for me. Daniel, you and me have the same fucking hat, bro. Wait a minute.
Okay, Kenny, we said that 5 minutes ago.
Everybody in our live
no.
hang
on.
Thousands of hats.
You and me have the same hat. Me and Shannon have the same hoodie. Me and Mitch have the same pocket knife. Me and Jesse have the same pocket knife. Like, what in the Matrix shit is going on over here?
Me and D have the same D.
Yeah, we do.
The same
and D. Me, D, and D have the same D.
Damn. Is that a single D or a double D? Double D's are full.
I need to put this the fuck down. So
yeah, you do. Okay, so
don't believe it.
You guys were talking about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We decided this year. Well, okay, let me start out by saying we finally got another date for Wyatt. December 5th is when he's supposed to be discharged.
Oh, nice. Yep. Thank you.
So
that's good news.
He'll come home. So he will be home for Christmas. But anyway, for the last 4 years, I mean, ever since the boys were little, this has been our tradition. And for the last 4 years, we haven't been able to do it. And it's really been kind of tugging at my heart. So what we do is we go to the store and we buy just a shit ton of junk food. Chips, candy, whatever, cookies, just junk food, pizza rolls,
Right. All the stoner munchies.
Yeah. So then,
should we smoke pot for that?
Right now?
I'm just wondering because.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not waiting.
Don't lose your train of thought. I just need to get stoned because it sounds like I'm going to want this food, and I'm going to be mad because I don't got it.
Yeah, just wait till Thanksgiving. The motherfucker's gonna be stoned eating ham like it's going out of style.
So, then we order pizza or whatever, And okay, so then we come home and we watch Elf and we watch A Christmas Story. And
what do you watch usually? Or a different one each year?
No, both back to back.
She just told you.
Just those two.
Elf and A Christmas Story.
Okay, so I'm just wondering for like Christmas tradition videos that I would be familiar with. Like you don't do the Home Alone or any of that shit.
No, we don't like Home Alone. We like
Jocelyn.
Story.
Jocelyn has to do Home Alone and Christmas with the Cranks. For me, there's only 2 Christmas movies that matter.
You're gonna say Rudolph and
no, I do watch Rudolph.
Snowman.
No, Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And Die Hard. There is no greater Christmas movie.
I should have said Die Hard. Every guy thinks Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Christmas story. It is.
That's actually a fun movie.
I also will watch like the Scrooge movies and stuff like that. Because
Just Bill Murray's.
Okay, so
Go ahead,
I'm
D. We cut you
gonna
off.
finish my story.
Go
That's
ahead.
okay.
Do it.
Last year they came out with the sequel to A Christmas Story.
Oh, I haven't seen
And
that.
so last year the boys surprised me. Wyatt
Right.
sent money to Hunter, and he ordered Chinese food for all three of us, and we had a watch party. He was in North Carolina, and me and Hunter were up here.
Oh,
So
cool.
we ate our Chinese food, and we watched the sequel to A Christmas Story.
That's cool.
Now, if you have not seen the sequel to A Christmas Story, I will give you a fair warning. Unlike people in Discord do not give me a fair warning, you're going to
I
have
knew
to
that was
have a
coming.
box of
I knew that was
tissues.
coming.
I'm telling you, you will have to have a box of tissues. Even the boys had tears in their eyes. So,
all right. So, do you like the? You realize that there's certain movies that are considered Christmas movies because one of the most frequented times to the movie theaters is during the Christmas vacation. And so they put
Lethal
all the
Weapon
block
is also
they
a
put
Christmas movie.
Lethal Weapon blockbusters get released at Christmas time. So
do you
if
watch
Christmas
Brooklyn
tree?
Nine-Nine? Adam
I do.
Sandler, Terry Crews.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the police. Yeah, Adam was it Adam Sandler? Yeah, Adam Sandler. He thinks he lives for Die Hard, and he's always talking about how Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
it is.
No, it's not.
It is. It even
Rudolph
happens
is a
at
Christmas
Christmas.
movie.
It even happens at Christmas. Oh, it's
Yeah.
not a traditional Christmas movie, but it's a
Thank you.
Christmas movie.
there are
That
so
motherfucker
many
just
Christmas
tried to get
movies
home
that
for
aren't.
Christmas.
There's so many Christmas
Another weird but
movies
yet
that aren't
fun
about the
Christmas
whole
movie.
tradition of Christmas.
Planes,
Gremlins.
Trains, and Automobile. Gremlins is absolutely a Christmas movie.
Gremlins is.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay, I would not know. I have not seen that movie. One of the girls, I won't say her name, in our Discord was having her grandson over last
know.
Friday night, and she was
Couldn't
asking
hear it.
for scary movies because he wanted to see scary movies. So I Googled everything. So I Googled scary movies for kids, and Gremlins is what came up. And everybody was like,
scary
yeah, that's a good movie. I have not seen it. I will not see Gremlins. I think it looks creepy. Ugh. I don't know if it's scary.
A barrel of
scary?
fun. It's not scary. It's not even a little bit scary. It's a
I don't know
barrel
that
of fun, man.
when they go bad, they look so mean.
That's what I look like in the morning before my coffee. What are you talking
Oh, whatever. Okay.
about? No, Stripe was the motherfucker, dude. Oh.
That's the one that is mean.
How do you know? He's the one with the stripe. He's the leader of the mean ones.
Oh. I don't know, because you know my background. I didn't go to movies, and even when I became an adult, I was like, I don't want to see Gremlins. I remember the posters, the movie posters, and you'd see that cute little one, and then in the background you'd see the creepy.
The creepiest thing in that movie is once the Gremlins start taking over the town and everything. There's a scene where there's a bunch of them sitting at a card table playing cards. And among them is one that's like done in drag. It's got a wig and lipstick.
Oh,
and all this whole nine. That's the creepiest thing you'll see in that movie. It is not creepy that way. It is not.
Is anything going to jump out at me?
No,
I do not like that.
it's not that kind of movie. It is
out.
not.
No.
It is not that kind of movie.
No, you're safe. You're safe with that.
I'm telling you, Gremlins. It's not scary. It's not creepy. It's not that kind of movie.
Gremlins is funny. Gremlins. After you watch
Bad Path, I will never listen to anything you say again.
After you watch Gremlins,
it's not a scary movie.
After you watch Gremlins,
it's not meant to be.
Understand why it's such an endearing movie.
Right.
Throughout the years, I mean, it's like imagine little critters come to life. It's so fucking awesome. It
starts
really
with
is
the
fun.
And there's some circuit, and they're trying not to let humans have, because Gizmo's the cute little thing, And they try not to let most humans have those because they can't be responsible enough to take care of them. There's certain rules you have to follow, or they turn into a gremlin. Right, they make the gremlins, and the gremlins are just. It's like claymation, for crying out loud. It's not fucking scary.
It is?
It's not meant to be scary. It's not claymation, but it's. I mean, you go back based off of today's technology. You go back and watch it, and it looks like cheese. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not scary.
Well, you
it's
know
not,
what? It might
not
be
that
way now. Yeah, it might be that way now. At the time when it came out, though. But yeah,
it's
you're
not.
right.
But no, scary is not even. It's not even meant to be. It's not a horror movie. It's not.
Okay.
No, it's
scary.
not.
It's
not.
Gremlins.
It's not. Did you ever see E.T.?
No.
E.T. is about the stupid alien. It's like really.
I know what it's about.
Really
I just
ghetto.
had no desire to see it.
It's like
okay.
It's about the same kind of a level of story. Like imagine it.
Yeah, I know what the story's about. I know what it's all about. I just never saw it.
Right.
JP says,
but if what's holding you
great,
back is
agree,
the creepy
JP.
factor or the scary factor, it's not.
It's not there.
It's not that kind of movie.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe I'll watch Gremlins then.
Casey
I mean,
says,
it's not. I think at the time it was PG. It's not like a young kid movie, but it was still a kid. It's a kid friendly movie. It's not. Yeah, it's not horror.
Okay.
Except the cross dressing gremlin, that might be a little risque for some.
Is Casey new?
No, Casey's from my hometown. I used to see him on the daily. He used to work at the auto parts store where we got our shit for our trucks. Yeah, I know Casey. He lives right up the road.
Okay.
He gets in when he can, every once in a while. How you do? What kind of? All right, I promise you this. Well, it's a Tuesday night, so I don't know. But if this was Saturday, he'd be sipping on some kind of whiskey and smoking on a cigar. What you up to tonight, Casey? It's a Tuesday. Whiskey and cigar, or are you taking it easy tonight?
Do you guys have cigar bars where you're at?
We do now. They just opened one. And you want to talk about motherfuckers all up in there with that nose up like this?
Dude,
it's a snob bar. It's a snob bar, man.
Yeah.
They have one out in Morgan Hill. It's some ritzy ass shit.
Really?
And I gotta tell you,
ours isn't like that at all.
I gotta tell you, I went to check this thing out. Right,
you gotta wear a button-up shirt. There was
this cigar bar, and in the same shopping center was an Irish pub, and I lasted 3 minutes in the cigar bar, and didn't even get a drink, and fucking left and went to the pub because it was like some bougie ass shit.
Oh, my boss. I've told you before, he's not money. He's just married to the money's daughter. Yeah. And he's doing well for himself. He's good at what he does. I'm not taking from him. But he runs with some of the money in town. And he goes to that cigar bar after work some days. And it's so funny because it's also a pizzeria. The same guy owns both places. And from where you pick up your pizza, you can look over there, and it goes from pizza parlor to Swank.
I got the
in like one step. And there's all them motherfuckers in there, and they've all got their $50 cigar they just bought and their $30 glass of whiskey.
You said that.
I mean, it's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
You said that, and Casey said, "Hey to you." By the way,
Jameson.
Daniel, and said a glass of Jameson, and I got a bottle over there and pickle juice in there, and we know what that shit is.
Picklebacks. Fuck a pickleback. Fuck a pickleback.
I could tear that up.
Fuck that and go dance.
Look, my
motherfucker saw me so drunk that I let a fucking one of our viewers smack me upside the fucking head when I fuck a pickleback. Fuck a pickleback. Damn it.
Shauna, we love you, but as Daniel said, fuck a pickleback.
Again, in my defense,
but
we've been doing moonshine tastings all day. Everybody else got something to eat. I didn't eat, but it also didn't help me that everybody else's shot was like that. Daniel's shots were like that. Every time she'd hand me one, I'd be like, these fucking shots is getting taller and taller every time you hand me one, Shauna. Then he carried in my room. I have to give him dog credit. He smacked me in the head, then he carried in my room and put me to bed in front of my own fucking kids.
What were
However,
we talking about before, Jameson?
Was
What were we talking
Jameson ruined
about?
the night.
I don't know. I looked at peach whiskey and I saw Jameson and I thought of picklebacks because I got some.
Oh, cigars. Thank you, Casey. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Okay. There's like 4 or 5 women here in there might be 3 or 4 women in here
Wayne,
in this podcast. Um, is it common for women in the South to smoke cigars?
some
Really?
Jocelyn will on occasion. She
Well,
has
okay.
one here.
I mean, you guys don't have the cigar bars that we have, so it's hard to compare. I guess I was talking about like in cigar bars. We
Oh, I
have
have
them.
not seen it. I have not seen a female in the cigar bar room. No.
Okay. Well, yours are fancy. Ours are not fancy. Ours are jeans and t-shirt on a Saturday night.
Right.
You're sitting down there having, like
Yeah.
beer and a cigar or whatever, a whiskey and a cigar. But
Jeans and t-shirts, whiskey and a cigar. Don't the two all match up? Jeans, yeah, whiskey, cigar, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kenny.
Are we in
Anyway,
two different places?
yeah, I think you are. But I don't know if he can hear me.
Maybe.
That's kind of rude. Just walked away while I was talking.
Oh wait, I'm not bougie, so I wouldn't. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay. I
It's
don't.
not a
I don't.
bougie thing, though.
I don't really like cigars. You know what I
I
really
love
like?
them.
I
love
like
cigars.
pipe tobacco.
Yeah. Well, that's what I smoke daily. That's what because I roll my own cigarettes. That's what
You
I use.
use pipe tobacco instead of regular tobacco, like cigarette tobacco.
I
Because
think it says pipe tobacco on the bag.
when I was rolling, I was using Bugler. So whatever that is, it's just like regular tobacco or some shit. I don't know, but I don't roll anymore. I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking like fucking 7 years ago, and then started smoking pot, which is way doper.
Well, because we're moving, I will probably have to stop smoking while we're on the podcast. So I'm gonna get a nicotine inhaler to use during the podcast.
Is it a new place? You don't think you could smoke in?
I know we won't be. Well, it depends. It depends on the place we get.
Fingers crossed for the ideal setup. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll work with it. We'll work with it.
Okay, so what's Daniel doing? Is he in there taking a shit? What?
If he is, it's a massive one because by now
I know he's usually back.
Look, what I would have done is I would have left and went in there and put something in the microwave, went in and took a piss in the toilet,
Right?
flushed it, washed my hands, came back. No, I wouldn't have washed my hands. Fuck that, I'm a man. Whatever. I would have grabbed the shit out of the microwave and come back. But now he's here.
Sorry, that was an
Daniel,
emergency.
the next time that you decide to go take a shit, let us know. We can all go take a piss and put something in the microwave. And
I had to have a drink, and the wifey was busy. It's that simple. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was your
wasn't trying to.
door.
No, that's that way.
That's cool, Casey. I just smoked weed.
Sorry. I was turned around.
I would suggest.
No, if I was going to take a shit, I would say something because that's profound. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna take a shit. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna take a shit while in a podcast. Watch me, dude. I'd have to go edit the title.
Just taking a shower in one, so
I'd put that in the title. I would.
Anyway, back to my cigar story that I started 20 minutes ago.
Is it a good one?
We have cigar bars here, like I said, that are very casual, and it's not uncommon to see women in there smoking cigars.
Smirking?
And yeah, I know, right? And people get upset about it, and I'm like, why? I mean, that's why I was asking about the bougie places if you'd see females in there, because maybe it isn't.
We don't have bougie places here. Like at our bar, the chicks are smoking meth in the bathroom, so it's totally different.
Right? I will say this:
it's biker bars.
The guy that owns that
be
place,
real.
The guy that owns that place is one of the guys. The money my boss runs with. and he's been getting complaints out of his kitchen about the, how do I put it? He is in the wrong way traditional.
Activity.
He's in the wrong way traditional about his understanding of where women fit in the house.
Oh.
I'll put it this way. He's one of those guys. I mean, you wouldn't see this anywhere else, but he hires very pretty, very young girls to go in there and take care of those men, make sure that their whiskey's topped off. And I mean, you know, he's
what's wrong with that?
He's kind of sexist. And he's
so
kind
what
of
tutors? What tutors?
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm bitching about it. I'm just saying he's starting to get.
I'm getting up on my soapbox.
My VP is his buddy. Well, my coworker Josh, his daughter works for the man, and
so she must be hot.
She works in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not saying whether she's pretty or not. She's just.
I'm sorry.
We'll edit that part out.
A chef, so she works in the kitchen. She cooks. Has nothing to do with whether or not she's pretty. His daughter's pretty, but he's real. I mean, he's already gotten in trouble twice up there, being pretty lewd with some of the female help.
Well, no, that's a different story.
And the funny thing is, it's getting to be this feud now because Josh is God. I hope they're not here lurking. Josh is he's up there raising hell about it, and Jay'll come back there and smoke a cigarette and be listening to Josh's story, and I'm sitting there going, I know that's one of Jay's buddies. He's fucking slamming right now, and he's not watching. Their issue is so nothing.
Yeah.
He's oversensitive because she caught a little bit of grief because she started her period and she bled on herself a little bit and left work. That's terrible to talk about, but I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, it's bad that he said something about that to her perhaps, but there's a lot of women in the workplace, man, and you kind of have to be prepared for that if you're a lady. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other bosses are going to give her shit for that kind of crap too. That's not like being sick or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They expect you to kind of handle your business that way, you know?
Yeah, it's not like it's just
so their particular beef with the guy.
A monthly thing.
Right. Their particular beef with the guy is really, to me, not a thing. But in pushing the envelope and the issue of trying to dig up dirt on this guy because that pissed them off because it was their daughter. I guess it was my daughter. I would want to take up for her too. They uncovered some other trash. So now there's this thing, and it just. I don't know if Josh wants absolution and wants Jay to agree with him. I shouldn't be saying their names. If one of them happens to be watching this tonight, I'm gonna be fucked tomorrow. But you know, he wants his validation, and he's like, I don't think he would do that. I want my validation. I can't see him doing that. But I want my validation. Nah, don't see him doing that. And I'm like in between them going, did y'all watch that fucking Saints game yesterday? I mean, you know, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'd be protective of my daughter too. I am. Matter of fact, this motherfucker finna find out about my youngest daughter. Well, he's not gonna find out about my youngest daughter. He's gonna find out about daddy. But I'm just all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay. Alrighty then.
He is on the border of fuck a thing around and is about to find it the fuck out.
You know what I got?
Okay, well, we'd like to go back to you in the studio, Kenny.
You know what I got? A different strain. This
what you getting? What is that?
I know it's purple and it stinks.
Pinnacle.
Wait.
No, that was peach pinnacle, wasn't it? Or peach something.
No, the peach panther.
This is Gushmint. Oh, we're in trouble now. Look, I'm gonna smoke a bowl of this for y'all, and then afterwards, I'm gonna
you're gonna smoke it for us.
Yeah.
You're so
Thank-
goddamn noble,
Thank you.
Kenny.
Thank you for taking one for the team.
Listen. I will always
Right?
take one for the
Lord.
team. You act like I'm
There is no
I'm
I
selfish.
in
I'm
smoking
selfless. Right.
Lord.
Okay. I wonder if Ace Hardware is going to be open on Thanksgiving.
Focus, Kenny. You were doing a bowl.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still thinking about the battery sale
Look,
on the
I ain't
fucking
gonna lie to y'all,
Milwaukee
man.
batteries.
I'm one of those people. I still get up on Thanksgiving and I watch the Macy's parade, even though it's
that's my
become a
tradition.
travesty of what it used to be.
I know.
And then I watch some of the dog show while we're eating our first meal of the day usually.
Hang on.
And then it's football 30 pretty much for the rest of the day.
Can I click on the?
So what I'm saying is, it's only
do-
going to be my daughters, my wife, and my mother and me. I'm not dressing up. I'm not going nowhere.
I'm not either. I'll be lucky if I get out of my pajamas.
You're lucky.
Right. I
You're
will be
lucky.
in my fucking
Seriously.
pajamas.
You're
We're
lucky
getting
that
pizza.
you're lucky. Don't the sound bar don't work in Restream, because if it did, as you were talking about the first half of that, I would have put like the gay dude. the parade and the dog show. Daniel,
We're animal people here, man.
Do you realize you could have already gone to Walmart at 6 a.m. and beat the fuck out of somebody for a wrench? Okay. But you want to watch those shows instead. Okay. I'm just saying, I mean, it is Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
I still laugh at the people.
Swim, little sperm, swim.
I still laugh.
Whoa, Casey. No. Fuck state. You hear me?
Uh-oh.
You feel me?
Uh-oh.
Fuck state.
Casey, I cannot control this because my ass is
Ole Miss plays state on Thanksgiving.
My ass is about to smoke some of this, and I can't control the comments at the same time.
Can you catch that on camera? I've got to see the way the sphincter wraps around it and pulls. I mean, you're going to smoke that with your ass. Please video that.
Okay, apparently I am really high because I did not understand the last 45 seconds.
I don't know, but Casey's
he said my ass is fixing to smoke this weed. And I said, dude.
And then he said,
I'm sorry, I was still on Casey. You telling him I was still thinking about that.
It's Casey knows that I don't actually mean any ill will, but state fans. All right. The rivalry and I'm not talking about the schools, I'm talking about between the fan bases, between Ole Miss and LSU is pretty sick.
Right.
But the in-state feelings, like what was that dude? Mullins, the one that I was actually telling y'all about, was on that special, and I thought his wife was fucking all the football players. When he got the job at State, he spent the next 4 years talking shit about Ole Miss, and they weren't doing shit. And and people finally were telling him, dude, if you'd fucking focus on your own program as much as you focused on talking shit about the other program, maybe your program would be faring better. If State would ever get over its need to fuck with Ole Miss, they might do something. But it just drops two middle fingers. I mean, it's a funny in-state rivalry, is what it is.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
More cowbell. Fuck a cowbell.
We have 11 minutes till I got to end this shit and get in trouble if I don't. And I don't want to get in trouble. So I asked this very important question. For the last 11 minutes, does it involve any more shots?
Well, I don't know. Let's play it by ear.
It can. It definitely can. I'm not scared. I'm not proud.
Okay, well, let's make a decision because we only got 10 minutes. And there's a question I want to ask.
What are you getting a shot of?
Who?
You.
Peach Schnapps. I told you that at the beginning.
Oh, which brand? That looks different than the one I'm used to.
Something cheap. D. Cooper? I don't know.
D. Cooper. I don't know.
Kuyper.
This shit's
Kuyper?
fucking.
That
This
shit
I
is
don't know.
syrup.
It's spelled.
The Kuyper, they make a lot of, yeah, they make
Yeah.
a lot of the schnapps and stuff like that. They've got an apple one that's good, but it's
Grumpy.
very sugary.
Oh, you guys just can drink out of the bottle. We're at that point, huh? Okay.
I've been drinking out of the fucking bottle.
I don't have a crazy straw. I have to do it this way.
Okay. I want to ask a question.
Yes.
And I want a quick answer because we've only got 10 minutes left. Name one thing, and I know it's going to be hard. Name one thing that you're thankful for this year.
I actually meant to ask that question earlier tonight, and we kind of hit tangents and never got around to it.
I know. Well, if you can name more than one thing if you can keep it short.
I have no problem with keeping it short. I've met me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Excuse me while that
Look,
bolt of lightning comes down.
I think the question that I was going to ask earlier, because I thought about it earlier today, is what's something you're thankful for that would surprise people? I mean,
that's a good question.
I have a wonderful wife and kids. I have my mother is, and she's in her twilight. It's great. There's really not a lot of things I can bitch about in my life. I really can't. The one thing that I was going to say when I posed that self to me was, and it's a surprise to me. And I was even talking about this with my cousin today. I was like, these people, and I say it all the time, and y'all still don't realize what it means to me in a live stream or even a reaction or anything for people to show up and be there. I say it all the time. We're not that cool. And my thing is being a musician, that drug, that everything that is on stage, that's where I vented everything. That's why people call me the beast on stage. Because I turn into the life of something. I was a performer, right? So I don't get that. I don't get that vent. I don't get that outlet to burn off all my stress and shit. And y'all motherfuckers come every Wednesday and Saturday night to see us. And that was one thing I was going to mention being thankful for, man. Y'all have I can't speak for her, but I will say I need y'all far more than y'all motherfuckers need me. And that's something that's been on my heart a little bit leading up to Thanksgiving this year, because I'm like, it's been a shitty couple of years. Not as far as, I mean, it just, shit going down. And I'm like, man, if I didn't have those people in our Discord and I didn't have those motherfuckers in our live streams and those some bitches that come and watch our reactions, I was like, I don't know where I'd be mentally right now. So I'm thankful for the people that come and even tonight with the two of you, the fact that I get to do this with the two of you.
Yeah.
The fact that some of the same people that come to my show or our live stream or anything like that. When I tell my mom, I have to say our show. She doesn't understand what a live stream is. So that's where I get that sometimes, because I have to kind of change terminology so she'll get what I'm saying. But just the fact that, because in we never thought we would start even while we're sitting here doing this podcast now, the three of us part of this, we all talk about that Discord family, especially. I wasn't expecting any of that, and I didn't realize how bad I needed it. And I've been a lot of things have been, with mom being in the shape she's in, there's a lot of things that's been weighing on my heart lately, and it's forced me to think about a lot of things in my life and everything like that. And man, y'all just don't know. Thank y'all for coming and seeing us. Thank y'all for letting me do this with you. And to all those y'all that's out there in the comment section, man, thank y'all for coming, man. I'm thankful for what that's meant to my life.
All right.
That was mine.
So we control the time. I want Dee to do hers first. So I have my limit. Go ahead, Dee.
I should just go until there's like 30 seconds left. They go, go, Kenny. No, I'm like you, Daniel. I was in a very dark place last year this time. And, I'm on disability. I'm in a wheelchair. Things just were not good. And I was so thankful when I started my channel for however we met. I don't even remember how I found you guys. But ever since then, you guys have taken me under your wing. You've helped me along immensely. And I feel like I've avoided some pitfalls just by listening to you two and knowing the pitfalls that you came across when you were doing your channels. But then once I went into Discord, which I have to tell you, the boys have been trying to get me into Discord for like the last 3 years, and I just wouldn't do it. And then when I came across you guys, I was like, oh, they have a Discord. And I taught myself how to be in Discord, and it was such a blessing. I can't even imagine my day without going into Discord and seeing and talking to you guys. I can't.
Okay.
So thank you. I'm very thankful. I'm no longer in the dark place. So you guys have changed my life.
That is awesome.
I left you 4 minutes, kidding.
So I am thankful for 42.
Okay, well, that's our show. What the fuck is 42?
The ultimate answer to everything.
Apparently.
42
No, it's 5.
is the ultimate answer to everything.
That's truth.
Yep. But for all of y'all, I do want to thank you for being here. I mean, it's cool. I'm glad we got to entertain you for a little bit. You kept us entertaining, ourselves, which sometimes it's all we can do. But when you're here, it makes it better.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you all for that. Just remember, whatever's going on this week, you're not alone. Feel free to join the Discord and get in there and talk to us, because I'm gonna be home all week. Whatever you got going on, I don't care. Throw it in the general chat.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. All right.
Yeah.
We are a family over here, and that's what I want. That's what I'm thankful for. So thank you guys for being my family.
And when Kenny says we're a family over here, it's a family.
Yeah,
it is.
So thank you guys for being part of our pre-Thanksgiving podcast. If you want to see what's going on Thanksgiving, join us in the Discord, because I'm sure there will be pictures everywhere of the food.
There's only one prerequisite to the Discord. You got to love talking about the cock.
Listen, well, no,
Yeah.
okay, listen,
And
listen,
boobs.
listen.
Boobs.
You
And
could
boobs.
listen. It's a 3-way. Okay, boobs, cock, or butt. You gotta boobs, cock, or butt. One of those 3 subjects is going to be brought up. Don't freak out. Okay.
You know what it is? I blame society. I blame society. People can't tell dirty jokes in society anymore. So this Discord has become everyone's sounding board to talk everything trashy that they don't get to talk in public anymore.
Why can't chicks show boobs to us in public? Like, that'd be a better society. I'm just saying. Like, we got over concerned. Look,
they can feed their babies in front of you now. What do you want?
Let's close. Free love. Join us in Discord.
How is Discord a 3-way and I did not know that?
You didn't know? All right, look.
There's still some inside jokes you're not in on, apparently.
I'm the tech advisor. I'll explain it
when
after this.
Say inside, I mean inside.
Damn, bro, you did like spread the lips and get in there thing. God,
face first, bro.